I am Noriko Polful, and this is Uncut News. Before we begin tonight's episode, I would like to invite you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and give my video a thumbs up so YouTube would know just how much you love me. On Monday evening, the police force said that the Henry cousins were killed elsewhere and their bodies taken to the location where they were found. As such, they are still looking for the original crime scene and are asking for the public's help in locating it. Investigators said they were also awaiting the DNA test results from the secondary crime scene, the bodies, and the men who were released from custody. Though all of the men who were arrested have since been released, they are still required to visit the Blairmont police station regularly. The police also said that they are actively pursuing 2 additional suspects. Additionally, police have not arrested anyone in connection with the murder of 17-year-old Harish Singh. But, judging from the looks of it, these 3 boys may never receive the justice they deserve, just like the countless other children whose murders go unsolved in this nation. If you thought Pompeo's upcoming visit was because we're finally special in America's eyes, think again. Those Trumpastanis never loved us, haha. The US State Department has released a statement offering details of Pompeo's visit to South America before our government even formally announced his trip. According to the State Department, Pompeo will first visit Suriname before arriving here on Thursday, then on to Brazil, then Colombia, and then back to the United States. When he arrives here, Pompeo is expected to congratulate the PPP on their victory, as well as discuss economics in the face of the pandemic and regional security issues. But we all know which regional security issue he's going to talk about. Moving on, within a few weeks, getting the results of your Rona test just may take a matter of minutes instead of days. Dr. Anthony announced that the Health Ministry has purchased a specialized machine to speed up the processing of samples using molecular polymerase chain reaction technology at the National Public Health Reference Laboratory. Don't worry about what it means, just know that it works in 15 to 45 minutes. Additionally, they are looking to purchase similar machines to be sent to health centers in the hinterland, so the results can be given the same day at the location of the test and not through Georgetown. Progress. BM Soaked is Guyana's #1 auto dealer. They bring fresh stocks every week and sell a variety of vehicles to suit any class of citizens, even local used. Visit them at Lot 9 Crow Street, Georgetown, or call them on telephone number 231-8451. BM Soaked Auto Sales. It's your turn to drive. Already facing more than 80 fraud charges, Scamming Yuri and Atika are likely to face money laundering charges soon. Nondalol has decided to open a money laundering investigation as a multi-agency task force failed to find the missing millions even after they reportedly opened a bank account just for the alleged scammers to return the money. While, of course, the government is seeking to punish the life partners in crime, Nondalol said that the main objective of the probe is to get the investors back their money, but clearly that has not been successful. 29-year-old miner Marquez Cornelius of Pomeroon Region 2 is now dead after he was crushed by a falling tree. The incident occurred at the Big Hope Bogdam at around 10:35 a.m. while Cornelius was prospecting the area. Workers immediately went to help him, but it was already apparent that he was dead. The Royal Barbados Police Force said that 35-year-old Guyanese national Monesh Prasad has been found alive. According to the Barbados Nation, Prasad, who currently resides at Bellevue Cop, Waterford, St. Michael, was the subject of a missing person bulletin. The police thank the public for its assistance in finding him. Natural Resources Minister Vikram Bharat has announced that the government is hoping to establish a task force on natural gas to ensure that it is brought onshore in the shortest possible time to reduce energy insecurities in the power sector. Also, he said this will feed into an overall plan for the utilization and monetization of natural gas. High-quality polarized sunglasses help to protect your precious Gundu balls from harmful ultraviolet rays. Get it delivered to you in Georgetown for free. Call Triple B's on telephone number 682-8326 or visit them on Facebook. Triple B's enterprise. Remember the name. Now, let's take a look at news in the region and around the world. According to Agência Brasil, police in Sao Paulo, Brazil today served 11 warrants of search and seizure as part of Operation Ivory, which is a police investigation which aims to investigate the illegal trade of elephant ivory. Obviously, these individuals are suspected of illegally importing, buying, or selling works of art produced from elephant tusks. Sentences are 2 to 5 years in prison and 3 to 8 years in seclusion and a fine, respectively. Lego said today that it will stop using plastic bags inside of its box sets and will replace them with paper ones. The Danish toy maker said it will start making the switch next year and expects plastic bags to be completely phased out in the next 5 years. The bags are used to hold loose bricks in boxed sets. Lego has been looking for ways to cut plastic use in order to please customers increasingly worried about the environment. In fact, Lego said kids wrote the company asking it to drop the plastic bags. While Lego bricks are still made of plastic, they are currently researching the use of other materials. So who knows, maybe in the future we might have a Lego made of wood or some other product. Who knows? Yesterday, Mexico's president, Andrés Manuel López Obrador, said he was ready to request a referendum on charging former presidents with corruption if activists failed to collect enough signatures for a petition calling for such a vote. He revealed that they have reached about half of the total needed to be collected for the petition, and the deadline for said petition is today. He said in any case, there will be a request for a referendum, even if he has to be the one to do it. Like in our nation, Mexico's law protects its presidents, past and current, from criminal prosecution. The referendum will be a vote on whether to drop this law or not. Wouldn't it be great to see that too? And now for our weird news story of the day. A 28-year-old YouTuber recently staged the crappiest political protest ever. The YouTube content creator, who goes by the name Mondo, filmed himself pooping on US Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi's driveway in a so-called peaceful protest. Entitled Poopalosi, the video was supposedly made to raise awareness about the lack of resources for those living on the streets, especially during the coronavirus pandemic when public restroom access is virtually non-existent. Meanwhile, wealthy politicians like Pelosi are able to go on with their regular lives. According to him, it began as just a joke until he decided to actually do it. After doing the deed on Pelosi's driveway, for some strange reason, he signed off on the video with, quote, "That was for President Trump." Mondo was detained by the police and subsequently released. He has since apologized to Pelosi on Twitter. Pelosi has yet to comment. There is a legit way you can earn some extra cash to supplement your existing hustle. Sell Top-Up. You could become a Top-Up vendor quick and easy by linking Cellular Plus. Call them now on telephone number 685-3109 for more info. Moving on to our Uncut News Viewers Poll question of the day. Every day we pose a question about current events in Guyana, the region, the diaspora, and how you feel it relates to us. So, you give your responses in the comments, and we'll read the best ones in the following episode. Yesterday's question was, Roussel wants to come back. Yay or nay? DJ C1 Gaming said, kick Roussel back where they came from. We now want them. Carl Somewhere said, Roussel want to pull an Exxon on us. Could our leaders be so stupid? LMAO. I wouldn't be surprised. So far it's been a circus. I mean, look at our MP's maiden house topic. Simple, childish, universal anomalies / mistakes these politicians are. Lloyd Bartholomew said, Roussel should be ashamed to even consider returning. They have disrupted too many people's lives. They have taken enough tax dollars from Guyanese, so they should not even be allowed to get a visa to visit. And finally, Dhanraj Mohan said, kick them to the curb, because they have taken advantage of Guyanese people and allegedly violate rules and regulations dealing with workers' rights. Get other companies from India to invest in Guyana. Good answers, people. So tonight, I leave you with this question. Like I said earlier, the Mexican president wants to change the laws to allow the courts to prosecute previous presidents for acts of corruption. Do you think such a referendum should be passed here, or will that cause do more harm than good? Think about that question and tell us in the comments below. If your response is good, we just might feature it in Wednesday's episode. Anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight. Check us out tomorrow for another. Until then, I'm Noriko Bullford saying good night, folks. Hey, Uncut News viewers, thanks for watching. You can subscribe by clicking on this button over here, or click over there for more news. You can also drop a comment to let me know if you've made it to the end of the video. Goodbye for now.